Well guys, another driving video. I'm going to pick up another washing machine, or washer dryer should I say, from nearby. You already know by the title what it is, but let's see my journey in going to pick this up and what the machine is like. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Yes, so you heard that right. It is going to be a washer dryer. We're going to film driving there in time lapse, and I'm even going to film putting it in the car, so that'll be kind of like a backwards view like that in the car. And then I'm also going to film taking it out, and we won't be plugging it in straight away because the Zanussi has still got to be filmed. Well, not the one last wash on the wall cycle and a fast spin, and then I put the machine up for sale tonight. And hopefully once that goes, we can bring this new Indesit one in. It's a very unusual model. I never knew they even made one of these, but hey, it'll be interesting to see. Let's be on our way. Lovely weather, perfect day for a drive. Let's take this Mini for a spin. Seats are all folded down here, so yeah, I've just got to, when I come back in, got to come in forward so we can get her out. Let's go. I know there's a parking restriction here, but just say it's pick up only for a bit. Right, engine off.
Go and pull it through.
That's it.
There you go. Lovely.
Be alright. Spin it around that way. Oh, thank you very much for your help. Pleasure to meet you.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Alright, here she is in the back of the car. I had to tip it on its back so I could get a good view of my wing mirror, a view of the rear mirrors. Bit of water in there that ain't drained. So let's put that down there, stop that scratching dear old city. I've got to put some engine oil in her after this. It's there. It's immaculate, this machine. ACC motor, styrene module. Never seen no shock absorbers on an Indesit before. Must be the newer type ones. I didn't even know that. Stainless steel outer tub. So it's obviously built like the old Margarita because it's from that range. See, just got a crack on the door. I can fix that though. Not a heavy machine, but bulky. Right, gently does it. There you go, she's out. I've got the shipping braces in the car. Got our own hose, which is good. Didn't realise I had a little... Oh, here she is. So she's an Indesit WIDL102, 1000 RPM model. We've got up to 13 programs plus an additional 3 specials. Very clean really, got a little bit of grub there. The only defect I can see on the machine is that small crack on the door. I may be able to fix that without requiring a new trim. Probably just need to sort of glue them back together. This is one of the more decent Indesits. It's got stainless steel outer tub, as you saw, and proper decent shocks. The drawer is very clean. Probably just needs a little bit of a wipe. I like the fact it's got the time for you, flash clean, flash nylon, and daily. I reckon the spin on this is probably only 800 on the separate. very clean door seal. Got a little bit of mould there, I don't know that. That's just, ooh, yikes. Ugh. That's just like fabric conditioner. Apart from that, it's very clean. Wow. Bearings sound good. It's the three hole. I know some people like that. 3 rows of holes. The rating stickers come off it. So I don't know how or when this is made. There's a bit of limescale around the door, as you would expect from London. Limescale, and there's your dry duct. What I'm going to do is film one last video also of the Zanussi, and then I'll put this on a maintenance wash, and then look, Perspex shield. That'll stay on there for this one. It's a 4 kilogram dryer as well. Well, that 4 kilogram wash and dry, I think. It's a basic model. The features though on the here we've got stain removal, that I believe increases the wash time. That increases the level, I think. Easy iron, probably slower spin, extra rinse, self-explanatory, and 1000 down to 500. Just start one on off. Logo's not faded very badly. Progress indicator lights, and there's your drying time. So you've got time drying up to 150 minutes. You've got iron dry. Is that hang dry or stall dry maybe? And then you've got cupboard dry. So that, I believe these aren't sensor dryer. I might be wrong, but I don't believe they are. Temperature dial, you've got from cold or no heat, or it probably heats about 15 maybe, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. The dials come off for easy clean on these, I believe. Do they come off? No, sometimes they don't. And of course you've got your programs. Here we've got program 1 is, what's program? Program 1 is white cotton with pre-wash at 90 degrees. I like that straight up as well, no on and off section. Program 2 is white cotton 90 degrees Celsius, boil wash normal soil. Program 3 is colour cotton 40. Oh, okay, there's no cotton 60, so I guess you select white cotton and then enable 60 maybe. Program 4 is easy care 50. Nice, we've got 50. I can do a 70 on this if I wanted as well. Program 5 is wool 40. We've got to do the wool cycle in this. This would be proper fun. Program 6 is silk / curtains at 30 degrees Celsius. Program 7 is cotton drying. So that's probably drying high heat. Program 8 is drying delegates. So that's probably half heat synthetic dry. Program 9 is flash clean, so that is 60 minutes. I don't know if that does 60 degrees or what that does. I have to read the manual for this and come back on the next video. Program 10 is flash nylon 40. This mimics the WIXL XXL146 that I had. The programs are pretty much the same thing as that. Program 11, daily 30, it's at 30 minutes, I think that one is. Program 12 is your sports section. So you've got standard time for you and sports. This is special shoes, doesn't say any temperature, and program 30 is special sport. This is rinses. How many it does I don't know. Presumably it's a slow spin, and that's separate spin, probably 800 RPM I remember one doing. Some of these models had a fast spin and a slow spin, or spin and light spin as Ariston called it, and that's just your pump out or drain. So yeah, interesting. No delay start on this one either. So you got a door locked indicator light. I'll film the Zanussi's last video, and then we'll get this on the maintenance wash, and I'll just do a quick clip of that. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great machine. 1000 RPM washer dryer, so it might take a bit of time to dry, but hey, we'll see what happens. Right. I'll come back to you when we get this. Well, getting the Indesit in the kitchen, I think it would be rude not to have a look under the lid and see what this is like. Oh wow. So we've got 2 counterweights. Definitely got a stainless steel tub. Have we got... Yes, we do. I think the bearing arrangement... Look at that. Zanussi with an Indesit lid. Is that a welded cabinet, is that, I think, for these? I can't remember. Probably. There's your control board. So you've got a counterweight going along there. 2 big springs and then a counterweight there. So, yes, it has the X-bearing frame like the Ariston Margarita did. Can't see anything that pinpoints a date on here though. See, there's something around the back. So that's essentially, it's cold fill only. However, this still has hot marked on it. But overall, it's going to be an interesting machine to play with. It's got the old design on the side panels. So yeah, let's put that back on. There's not really much to this machine, to be honest, at the top. I'm expecting a whole lot more, so that looks a very easy machine to repair. Alright. Can't let that grub go on the front there. Some idiot and his idiots in their car. Now, they won't be laughing when someone crashes and dies around here, because the road is really bad for speeding on here. If you speed on it, you've got about probably less than 2 seconds to stop before you might hit someone. So effectively, this is probably the replacement for the Indesit WD10 from the range before the Evolutions. Because they didn't do a 1000 Evolution washer dryer. In fact, they only did 1 washer dryer from the Evolutions, WD12, with the screen. But from the analog, well, not analog, the dial range, about the consistency of like treacle as. This is just general like soap scum that built. Well, I don't even know if it's soap scum. This is probably grease, like from. Presumably, it's obviously been in the kitchen. It was in a flat, and in the flat where the seller's got this machine, he's got an old Neff cooker. I can't pinpoint what kind of date it is, but at least it looks like early 2000s. There we go. Like I say, we're going to be selling this machine. But wow, I'm amazed at how easy that is to repair. So that's one good thing about this. Oh yes, the side panels have got a bit of that on there as well. So even though I did a towel wash yesterday, I'll be getting some towels here. Well, just pulled that out of the drum. There's loads of shirt tags and a piece of plastic. Bearings seem fine. But we'll know when we do a spin test. That'll come up nice and clean. So no plumbing. Machine's getting plumbed in tonight. Oh, bits of plastic are breaking off. Okay, not good. Well, that's not good. Well, I suppose that'll still go on though. We do the first wash and dry. Being a washer dryer, because I'm using the machine on dry a lot, that's why I'll be okay. Right, so I bought some Dr. Bettman cleaner and drop that in the drum. That's just 1 treatment per box. To be fair, the machine doesn't really smell at all, neither is there much in there, and then what I always do for the door seal is I just pour a small bit of bleach there. I would put a dishwasher tablet in, but the thing is I've got actual cleaner, I don't think we need that. Now usually I always say do it on 60 or so. I mean, I'm going to do it on 70. So, turn the machine on. Now, machine has got a habit of doing this when you switch it on. Sometimes you have to flick it off at the plug. I don't know why, it's a habit that these machines seem to have. So I'm going to go for program to white cotton 90 and turn that to 70. No drying or anything. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll test the dryer afterwards as well after we clean this up. Coalful only. There's a bit of water going in there. Okay, interesting. It doesn't run down the side of the drum. Oh, it is filling up. The dishwasher tablet will make that really sudsy, and then that kind of gets a bit annoying trying to rinse all that out. What? What's that? Oh! Is this the thing they do when they put water in the sun? Alright, so just to end the video, I thought I would just show you. The machine is now ready for her maiden wash. Good clean. All that came up nice and clean. Put a bit of bleach in there and scaler. Better, the dryer works. Machine's got some really interesting programming as well. Now, this is actually clean. All what you're seeing in the discoloration is lime scale. That's how bad it is here. They also never knew it was a dryer. Funny story, right? I'm going to tell you. So when I picked the machine up, as we were going down the stairs, I was chatting with the guy, the seller, and I told him that, like, I made up saying that, oh, my mum's looking for a washer dryer, and he's like, oh, I don't think this one dries. I said, oh, it does. I said, that's why I wanted it. His look of disappointment was like, oh God, I've been looking for a washer dryer, and I thought, yeah, well, I brought this off you and I've already paid for it. I'm not giving it back. But yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, essentially it was like one of those memes of watching people die inside because he realised he just sold what he actually needed. But you know, it's my goals now to have. Looks like a good machine. It's one of the last decent built Indesits. It's technically, its construction is like the Ariston Margarita round. It's got the X bearing frame as you saw, stainless steel outside, proper shock absorbers. I've never seen the shocks on this. It's got an ACC motor, which is like what Maloney Service used. And it says 4 kilogram as in, I think, drying, but the drum on this thing looks pretty spacious for a 4 kilogram. Yeah, it's got the 3 holes, as you know. Bearings are sound. The only thing we do often get, as you might have seen, as soon as when you flicker on, you get an error, like it just flickers, but other than that, it's fine. I love when all that comes on. But yeah, so I'm going to get running a wash load. But you'll see that after all the Zanussi videos. So I hope you enjoyed the little journey, and yes, there'll be lots more to come. But for now, we've got to let that sell. That is up for sale, the Zanussi. I've had about 7 or 8 viewers. So, hey, thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.